If you look at the portrait right there, that's a portrait and a painting of Father Miguel de Benavides. He's a Dominican. He was the third Archbishop of Manila. He was the one who founded the University of Santo Tomas. In 1611, UST was named Colegio de Nuestra Señora del Santísimo Rosario, and later on they changed the name to Colegio de Santo Tomas, and finally it became the University of Santo Tomas. It's the oldest university in the Philippines, and I think it's the oldest existing university in Asia. You will not last for 4 centuries if you haven't done anything right. And I would like to say humbly, I am standing on the shoulder of giants. My predecessors, all the persons involved in the university, past rectors, past administrators, they contributed to what UST is now today. The secret to longevity, perhaps the people involved in the school and running the university, the good synergy, and the capacity to innovate, to reinvent yourselves, to make yourself timely and timeless, meaning to say to make your programs responsive to the needs of your stakeholders, most especially your students. Innovation is closely related to research. One way to do it would be to do benchmark. We allow our administrators and academic officials to visit other universities in the Asia-Pacific region, even in Europe and in the United States. We also allow visitors coming from their universities to come and visit University of Santo Tomas. Another important factor would be AUNQA. We have already sent quite a number of our administrators for the AUNQA training. One of my dreams for the university is to improve and to enrich the research ecosystem of the university. It would somehow propel UST into the 21st century. Success in the educational landscape is not really an achievement of one person, but it is the work of a community. We have several councils in the university. So there's the Council of Regents, composed of Dominican fathers. So they would give inputs regarding our strategic planning. We also have another body, the Academic Senate, composed of the deans and the vice rectors. The quadricentennial celebration in 2011, when UST celebrated its 400th founding anniversary, the Philippinization of the university, that happened in the early 1970s when UST had its first Filipino rector in the person of Bishop Leonardo Legazpi. And finally, one milestone would be the opening and the expansion of the university to places outside of España. So there is now a UST Santa Rosa being built. There is now a UST General Santos also being built. And what is beautiful about the expansion is that we are not only relying on our human resource or financial capability. There is very good academe, industry, alumni collaboration. All of us, not just universities, were caught unprepared. How to do that transition from face-to-face work arrangement to the work-from-home thing. There was even a clamor from the students to do mass promotion, to finish immediately the semester or the term and just to give them the grades. But we decided to continue and to do the transition to the enriched virtual mode. What helped us was that we already had the blackboard as early as 20 years ago. Our faculty members were trained by one unit in the university on how to do the blackboard. Eventually, they were able to adjust and adapt to the new educational landscape, including the students. Our enriched virtual mode was given an award in the first EduCampion Award. Another challenge that we faced was the clamor of parents and students to do their refund. So a lot of miscellaneous fees were not used. It was really very difficult in the beginning to make the computations, but eventually our finance office were able to compute and to give the students their refunds. I think the crisis will have to be tackled as early as in the stages of basic education. There is a problem when it comes to the quality in public schools. Sometimes they don't have enough infrastructure and the teachers are not that well trained at times. I know one student who used to go to a public school, they would hold their classes in a large open space with only one blackboard. There are two sides to the blackboard. One side of the blackboard would face one class. The other side would face another class. And so they could hear each other. The attention would be divided. We have to make education more equitable. One of my directions right now is to help the College of Education recruit more student enrollees. We need teachers for the future. We need to help them, so we are giving them scholarships. We allow them to pay in tranches to be able to continue their studies. Sabi nga nila, if you're graceful to people, the Lord will bless you 100-fold. One way of doing it is to integrate and incorporate value formation in their subject courses. We actually have a communications bureau in the university. The communications bureau would disseminate information. They would check on what you find on Facebook or on Twitter, and they would tell our students what is fiction and what is fact. What is this simbahayan? The functions of a university are threefold. One is teaching. The second one is research and innovation. The third one is service and community development. Our simbahayan office, they have their partner communities in the provinces. They try to help local communities to make themselves sustainable and for them to be able to develop and to be on their own without really depending so much on what we give